I'm going to tell you about a Swedish initiative. It's a research program, applied research program, or you could say an industrial research program. It's a collaboration between the energy agency, the Swedish energy agency, and industry. 7 companies have been working together with the agency since the year 2005. So it's been going on for 6 years. And it's called Energy, IT, and Design. We all know that we waste energy every day. And of course, traveling in this country, it's more obvious, perhaps, than in other countries. But we waste energy every day. And we all know that we cannot go on wasting energy. So how can we change? How can we stop wasting energy? How can we become more energy efficient? And we in this program, we focus on one, well, you could say small, but very important aspect of this. And that is the fact that much of this is up to people's lifestyles, culture, the way we live, the habits we have, the attitudes. And if we can change those attitudes, if we can, as human beings, if we can become more energy aware and therefore perhaps more energy efficient, then that will make, we think, a large contribution. So when it comes to everyday use of energy in residence, in commercial buildings, in travel, we can approach it from 2 angles. On the one hand, we can say we have to make better technology. We have to make more energy efficient technology. We have to have eco-design and labeling and all kinds of methods to develop technology. People should not have to worry about their use of energy. Let's make it automatic. Let's build energy efficiency into their homes and buildings. This, we think, is a valuable and great approach. And of course, we do a lot of that in Sweden. But then you can do something different. You can say, what about the consumers, the citizens, the people using the technology? If we can change them, or if we can give them the means, if we can empower them, if we can make them aware of their energy use, maybe the good technology that is sort of becoming better and better will become even better in the hands of the users. So that's our approach in this program. We work with the people, with their attitudes, habits, lifestyles, and we want to influence them and we want to empower them. So we want to make them aware of the energy. We want to inform them about what kind of energy, how much energy they're using. We want to give them means of controlling their energy use, and we also want to motivate them in different ways. And I'll give you a few examples. Let me just see now what time I have. Okay, fine. So there's this simple distinction then between working with technology and working with people, working with systems and working with services, consumer services, working with automating technology and with versus informatizing the people, human beings, the users. So this is what we do. We do this. We focus on the second aspect. Recently, there's been a lot of excitement going on because of sort of a rebirth of the smart home and the smart solutions. We had those in the 1990s. Now they're coming back, and now we believe that they will be possible. So we have smart meters in Sweden, and we will have smart homes, and we will have smart grids, so that we can really see what's going on. We can make the energy system smarter and smarter. It's one thing that the utilities companies get a lot of information, get better control systems. But if we don't inform the users using the readings of these smart meters to inform the users of their energy use, then I think we're going to lose. We think we're going to lose a lot. And it's also the case that if you look at our civilization from sort of a bird's eye view, what we see is a society where technology is becoming more and more complex. So this is the sort of world we live in. I mean, we need these things to control our society, our technology. So if we live in a world where technology is becoming smarter and smarter, and people are becoming more and more stupid, where will we end up? So this is really, I mean, our program is very much a matter of empowering people, of democracy, of building a better society in the future. People don't have the time to think about energy. Well, they goddamn have to. They have to think about energy. But we will make it possible for them to do it very quickly. To do it, we don't want to give them these sorts of things. We want to give them these sorts of things. This is the energy aware clock. It's for children. You place it in your home. It's a beautiful little gadget. Everyone that comes into your home will ask you, what is this? What does it say? This is strange. It's showing the energy use in your home. And you can see and track and follow, and you can get all kinds of information from this very simple device. But the important thing about it, this is design. It's using IT and design to make, in particular, children aware of their energy use. This is the power aware cord. It's in a way a very silly thing because it gets more beautiful the more electricity you use. But what it does is that it shows you electricity. Oh, you can say, if you're a small child, now I can see the electricity. You can't see it here because it's streaming. It's streaming like this is the current. You can follow it, and the more things you hook up to that outlet, the brighter it will shine. It's a conversation piece. It's something you want in your home. It can be yours for $100. A little bit expensive, perhaps, but what a beautiful thing to have. This is, in many ways, even better. This is the flower lamp. When you use a lot of electricity in your home, the lamp will hang down and look really boring. But if you then go on and switch off the washing machine or dishwasher, and you will see how the lamp unfolds, and it becomes more and more beautiful. It turns into a really beautiful lamp. Don't you want to have one of these in your home? And then every time you have a dinner party, people would start, oh, what is this lamp doing? Great, how great. And you will be not as an effect really using less electricity, but you will be more interested in electricity. You will be more aware of the energy you use in your home. So we want to give people technology for using technology. And the more technology we have in a society, the more we need to be able to use it. Small children like to play computer games. So in this program, we've developed computer games that make them compete. And you compete between families. It's very simple. It's sort of simple ideas about computer games, but it gets them into talking about energy. Older children prefer to be on the web to look on trends. So this Trend Inspector table is a table around which you gather and you use Google Trends and a few other pieces of software to look at how energy use is changing in the whole world. So imagine if there's a table like this in every hotel lobby. That's where you have your beer or cocktails. And you can talk about energy. You become more energy aware. So in this program, what the Energy Agency funds projects with researchers from research institutes and academies, together with the companies, and some of the things we do are less boring than the ones, more boring than the ones I've shown you here. It's much about the smart meters and visualizing your energy use in an interesting way. And some of the companies are now turning these on the market, selling these on the market. And some of them, if you have sort of the meter readings of your energy use, it's for the engineer, you could say, for the really interested user. These stuff that I've been showing you, it's for every people maybe, for children, for people who want to design their homes. So if you look at people's lifestyles, you have to realize that people are different. But what we do in the program is really design and develop prototypes for consumer products. And the second panel after this will talk about how creating jobs and how building companies. And of course, companies in the future are all about the consumer market. So we're approaching the consumer market. In these projects, we work together with users. Sweden has a long history of what we call participatory design. So we develop these prototypes together with people to get them to be sort of interesting, so that we really know that they're interesting to people. In one of the projects, we have a large project with a school with 3,500 students. And all the students will be part of the project, all the teachers. It will go on for 4 years. They will be building all kinds of things like this and turning their school into the most energy efficient school in Sweden. You have projects like this in the United States, I know. But the important thing here is that you sort of engage the students in their own reality, and then they go home and tell their parents what to do. So the fundamental ideas of this program is that we use technology, but we're focusing on the users. We give them services, exciting, aesthetically pleasing, attractive, interesting gadgets, things to use to increase their understanding and interest in energy, their understanding and interest in the world they live in. To make that world, it's like a little bit like, if you're in a modern society, and now I'm finishing, if you're in a modern society, you say, I'm not interested in technology, or I'm not interested in energy. It's like living in nature and say, I don't care about animals. I'm not interested in bird songs and things like that. If you live in a technological society, you have to know about technology. You have to be interested in technology. And it's up to us, the people who work with technology, to make it accessible, interesting, fun. Thank you.